Hello everybody and welcome back to a correct way round of a slice of fried gold. My name's Paddy.
And I'm Ben.
If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're listening to us on Spotify, please do give us a 5-star review there as well. With that all being said, Ben, how the devil are you?
Well, the hottest week of the year has now passed.
So far.
And yet, the hottest week of the year so far, I had my central heating put in.
You did?
I did! My house now has running hot water.
Way!
And central heating. I got to admit, the worst day was the final day, and they're like, we now need to turn all the radiators on to make sure they work.
Yeah.
I was like, do you have to? And they're like, yes, we do. No! It's already 30 degrees. Why are we turning these on? But they were like, one was up by the boiler.
Yeah.
And another guy was like, hand on the radio, goes, right, it's warming up, turn it off. Because, yeah, I was dying, they were dying, it was horrendous. But, you know, I tried to be as nice as possible. I bought, like, loads of bottles of water and put them in the fridge. I was like, right, the bottles of water in the fridge, just help yourself.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Maybe I should have specified, help yourself to the bottles of water.
Oh,
because in the cupboard under the stairs, I've got my cans for my lunches when I go to work.
Yeah.
And of course, I've got to make sure I've got some Vimtos, I've got some Tangos, I've got some Dr. Peppers.
Yeah.
One of them went through and picked out the Dr. Peppers.
Oh,
there was another Dr. Pepper fiend in my house, Paddy. And I was like, they're bastards. Like, I don't mind if they'd like to just... Because, like I said, I shuffled them all up so they're all in random order and everything. Yeah. I wouldn't mind if they'd just taken, like, from the front or something. But no, they picked out the Dr. Peppers. I was like, they're bastards! But I can't really complain too much. They have just put central heating in my house.
Yeah.
I had a very fun experience the other day when I was going to my Friday drinks.
Oh, okay.
There was like a parking spot, because the road outside the pub is free parking after 6 o'clock.
Yes.
So, of course, naturally, everyone tries to park there.
Of course, yeah.
Because, you know, there's some restaurants, it's close to the theatre.
Yeah.
Everyone tries to park there when going out for a night out in Ipswich. Mm-hmm. And there was this spot, and it was I looked at it, I was like, that's too small. And then I sort of pulled up beside it, I was like, I could just about fit in there. And as I go to pull in, this group of like 20 lads walk by.
Oh, no.
And of course they're like, oh, look where he's trying to park into it. He's not going to do it. They stood there and watched me.
Oh,
and they pulled their phones out and started filming me. And I was like, oh God, I just want to die right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it actually helped me.
Did you smash it?
I got it in. I got it in. They're like, he's not going to do it. And then sort of as I was like, they're like, oh my God, he's doing it. But the thing that really helped me was, because they were slightly drunk, every time I like reversed, they started doing the what?
So you were just like,
I was like, using their noises, I could tell how far away from the car behind me I was. And then I'd start pulling forwards and they start doing it again. Whoa. So they were actually helping, like, once I clocked, it was like, they are actually helping me in their weird way. They want to see me hit a car. They want to see me fail. But in the weird, twisted, roundabout way,
they helped.
They are helping me.
Nice.
And so I managed to get it in, and they're like, oh my God, he actually did it. Oh, well done, man. They then proceeded to walk into the pub that I was going in. I was like, oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm now going to have to walk past them. They're going to make comments and blah, 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 blah. Nope.
No?
It's like they didn't, like, I even stood next to them at the bar, and they just looked at me and just then carried on. Somehow, me getting out the car and me being in the car, they completely forgot who I was. So I was just kind of like, okay. I'm just the guy who just, like, amazingly parked the car. There was literally, either side of my car was, like, that much space. I was so proud of myself. But yeah, in the time it took them to walk from watching me to the pub, they'd forgotten who I was. And I was kind of like,
that's annoying.
Okay, fine.
I mean, that's worth a free drink, come on.
Yeah, no, I was more just kind of like, I now don't have to...
Fucking hell, do you think that flag's big enough?
Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, I now don't have to sort of like smile and be like, yeah, kind of thing. But, like, I went then upstairs and, like, the people I normally sit with were like, oh, what was that going on out there? This kind of thing. And I was like, oh, that was me. So they're like, why? What did you do? And I was like, parking.
They were like, oh, okay.
And they're like, oh, why? Did you do a shit park? I was like, actually, I didn't. I did an amazing park.
That was the fucking point.
That was the fucking point. Thank you very fucking much. I mean, yeah, I did do like 100 backwards and forwards,
Yeah.
but I did it. So there was that. Paddy,
Yes.
how are you? This is not me passing on to you. Just how are you?
I've been very warm.
But how are you?
Yeah, I guess.
How are you surviving?
What, after watching Avatar?
No. We're going to get to that. We're going
Oh, we're
to
going to get to that. Oh, do you watch? We're going to get to that.
But Paddy, are you okay?
Yes. Well, I got my head shaven the other day.
Ooh. No, I only asked because, of course, you told me the other day that since moving into your house over a year ago now,
Yes, well over a year ago.
you have not had chance to get your PS5 out.
I know, and it's still not out, and I still haven't played anything.
And then, so I'm asking you, how are you surviving knowing there's a brand new Lego Batman game out there?
Oh, not well. I'm not coping. I've watched a lot online. Same with the new James Bond game.
Yeah.
And Hogwarts Legacy and things like that. Even if I did unbox it, sort it all out, I wouldn't have the time.
No.
I ain't got no time.
But yeah, I saw something on TikTok. It was like someone playing the Lego Batman. I was like, oh, I wonder how Paddy's surviving right now.
No, not well. Thank you, Ben, for bringing it up.
Yo, welcome. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. Standard stuff.
Classic.
So, Paddy, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Ben. Obviously, as you stated, it has been the hottest week of the year so far.
Yes.
My God, I was at work, and of course it's a very old building, so it kind of entraps the air.
Yeah.
And obviously, then there was no breeze to even flow any kind of get any kind of airflow through the building.
Yeah.
After lunch service, I had to go to the shop and buy a new T-shirt because I sweated through my shirt so much. I was like, I'm going to have to go to the shop. Like, I can't carry on working in this.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, that Friday was something else.
It was bad.
It was something else. Like, if this is like the future, fine. But like, people, we will have to acclimatise to it. You know, like, it's only going to get hotter every year.
I think we will to a degree. I think the problem with... Because this is what PT says, and I agree with him. It's like, the problem with Britain is it will go from 10 degrees one day to 27 the following day, and your body does not have time to acclimatise. Whereas when you're in Spain or Greece or something, it's a constant weather.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you think about it, the week before, even the day of the heat wave... It was 15 degrees, and then, you know, it started off 15 degrees and it ended 28. That was the first day of the heat wave.
Yeah.
That is a 13-degree jump. Your body is not going to be ready for that.
No.
And I think that is the problem with Britain, is Britain's weather just changes like that and your body does not have time to acclimatise. If it was a gradual slope up, I think we would all be better with it.
I think we would. And it would cause less havoc to people.
Yes.
And society as a whole. It was just chaotic. Like I said, I cut my head shaving.
Yeah.
It would not stop bleeding because I was so fucking hot that all the blood was rushing to my head. So I had plastered my head, Ben. I had to get a plaster because it was that bad. I mean, other than what they mentioned a second ago that we're going to get up to and talk about, I don't really have anything to talk about.
Well, you have reminded me the other thing I was going to say.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So you say what you need to say, and then we'll discuss them.
In doing the putting of the radiators in the house,
yes,
it has come to my attention
that
the wallpaper in the master bedroom is insulated.
Oh,
There is a layer of polystyrene behind the wallpaper in the master bedroom.
Oh my God.
And so I'm sitting there going, no wonder I've been fucking dying in this fucking heat. Because this room is literally an oven.
Yeah. Wow.
It's disgusting. It's vile. But then I said that to someone else the other day, and they're like, yeah, but when they did this house back in the 80s, it was probably needed because, of course, we weren't as hot as we are now. And I was like, okay, valid.
Yeah.
But why just that room? Why not the whole house? It's just that room.
Well, he obviously had it insulated because he was an old guy, wasn't he?
Well, he was an old guy by the time he died, but yeah. Anyway, it was just kind of every time I go to bed now, I'm like, oh, am I going to roast tonight?
Yeah.
Probably am, because there's fucking polystyrene in the walls.
Yeah. But, well, you know what? At least you know.
At least I know.
Also, this explains probably why you sleeping downstairs is obviously beneficial as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's... I remember when your dad made me put up all that installation wallpaper in the house. Oh my...
It's vile, isn't it?
Oh. Well, one, it's vile to put up, and two, my God, like, it was just a pain.
Yeah. So shall we talk Avatar, the Netflix version of Avatar: The Last Airbender, season 2?
Who wants to start?
You can go first.
What a massive disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking abysmal. Like, I like, and what I would like to state as well, classic internet, they're blaming the cast.
No, the cast have done the best they could.
It's nothing to do with the cast. It's to do with the writers and the producers of this show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no wonder why the original creators left after the first season, or like partway through the first season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They have butchered the story and butchered the characters. They've just taken them and gone, oh, okay, well, we'll just do completely opposite to what they need to do. The only person I feel like who's not been messed around with too much is Iroh.
I fucking disagree.
I feel like there's still the essence of him there.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, though, I don't think anybody has kind of been the same. Everybody's like, oh yeah, the graphics are great. I think the graphics are great. However, I feel like the earthbending is completely been neglected on the CGI front. I don't think it's as streamlined as, say, the airbending or the waterbending or the firebending. I feel like the earthbending is the one that's been probably the toughest to recreate CGI-wise, and it kind of shows.
Yeah.
They completely butchered Toph. Like I don't feel like they got the character at all. Mm-hmm. They've obviously changed a lot from the series. And don't get me wrong, you can't. It's like, the series is what, like 24, 5, 6 episodes?
20 episodes a season.
20 episodes a season. There's far more content than what they can fit into. And this season was only 7 episodes.
Yes.
And obviously last season was 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So there's even less to fit in this time. So they've obviously tried to cherry pick bits that they think that we want to see. Like Snake Ridge.
Serpent's Pass,
that one.
Yeah.
I feel like they've tried to go, oh yeah, people like that bit, so we'll do that bit and do this. The introduction of Jed, why bother? There was literally no need for him to be in this. If you've cut him out of the first series, there's then no need for him to be in the second series. You might as well just completely cut out the character altogether.
They didn't cut you out from the first series.
They did, didn't they?
No, he's the guy who discovers that the Mechanist is building weapons for the Fire Nation in Omashu. He's the guy who tries to kill the Mechanist. He's a freedom fighter in the first season. He's in there.
Oh, God. Then I must have really blanked out the first season.
You blanked out the first season a lot, I think.
Damn. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. That proves how good they are. I've completely forgotten that whole thing. I didn't think it was in the first season. I completely missed that. Maybe I fell asleep through that.
Maybe.
Ben, your thoughts. I can't talk about
So, I will say the cast that they have casted is the best that I think they could do.
Yes, I understand.
They all look really, really good as the characters. Mm-hmm. However, I completely agree with you that they have absolutely butchered the characters. And not only have they butchered, the dialogue and everything, but they've butchered the characters' motivations and actions.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, they've done Iroh quite well. No, they haven't. Iroh never shouts at Zuko. But I counted at least twice when he shouted in this series. There's only, in the original version, Iroh only shouts at Zuko at one point in the whole series. And it's a pivotal point. Because it's that one time he shouts, you go, oh shit, Iroh's angry.
Yeah.
All the other time he is so soft with Zuko. He is so calm and respectful and loving of Zuko. And yet in this version, he's constantly shouting at Zuko, going, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" That is not Iroh. That is completely not Iroh. They also apparently have made him feel guilty for his previous actions.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
And he's like, he keeps getting like paralyzed from his guilt, and it's like, no, Iroh is over that. Iroh understands what he did, understands why he did it, and now he's trying to make a better life for him and everyone else around him. Yeah. This whole like, oh, he's still guilt-ridden. No, that is not Iroh. Iroh is not that person.
I feel like they're trying to do PTSD with him.
They're trying to do PTSD with him, but it's like, that's not Iroh.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that it's not. I feel like, I guess what I was trying to say was more the fact of, I feel like his motivations are there. Do you see what I mean? Like with Toph, I feel like they've completely changed her motivation.
They've completely changed her motivations. They've completely changed Azula's.
Yeah.
They've completely changed Ozai's.
Yeah.
They've
But that's what I meant, like with the essence of him is still kind of there. Do you see what I mean?
I saw a YouTube video yesterday.
Yeah.
If the rumours are to be believed, originally, one of the things that the creators of Avatar walked away from was their disagreement over Iroh.
Oh, really?
Because the Netflix creators wanted Iroh to betray Zuko.
What?
They wanted Iroh to be on Ozai's side, but then through the course of the series, fall in love with Zuko, see him as a son figure, and decide to then, go against his agreement with Ozai.
Right.
What bullshit is that? Iroh was never on Ozai's side. He is on Zuko's side from the word go.
Yeah.
So them to be like, oh, he's going to be on Ozai's side, and he's going to be reporting back to Ozai, but then over the course of the 3 seasons, he's going to, realize what he's doing is bad. That's not Iroh. The bit that really angered me with Zuko was the famous scene.
Oh, don't even get me on about that.
The famous scene where he chooses to steal from the pregnant woman. Yep. They literally make a big thing about it in the animated season of he thinks about it, sees she's pregnant, and goes, no. And yet in this one, he steals from her.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I had paused it.
Yeah.
I had to stop it, and I had to do something else for a little bit.
And what angered me about this season as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, what? No, okay, that's going to annoy me. That's going to piss me off. The thing that annoyed me about this season is there's no reason for the characters to be where they are.
No.
In the original version, they do all split up their separate ways, but it's all reasoned out. It's all logical. And when they meet back up again, it's reasoned, it's logical, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But in this one, they just go their separate ways for no apparent reason, and then they all find each other in the, once again, for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
And that angered me, because it's like, you've taken all the main plot points.
Yeah.
But you've not taken the reason why they're plot points. And that's what just makes it stupid.
Yeah.
There was something else. I understand cutting out certain bits, because of course, at the end of the day, it's a budget thing. They can't be building 101 different sets for 101 different locations.
Yeah.
I understand that. The same with, merging characters into one. But, Paddy, or editing Paddy, you're now going to put a picture up of animated Boulder.
Oh, okay.
You're now going to put a picture up of Netflix Boulder.
Okay.
You're now also going to put a picture up of animated Hippo.
Yeah.
They didn't cast the Boulder, they cast the fucking Hippo.
Yeah, and they've just, literally just blended them.
Yeah, and made him call himself the Boulder. The Boulder is supposed to be the fucking Rock!
Yeah.
He is literally a cameo of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They even asked him if he could do the voice for him. Yeah. And he said no, because he didn't have the time.
Yeah.
And you go and cast the Boulder as some fat guy, that's the fucking Hippo! I'm calm. Look at me, Paddy, I'm calm.
Ben's really passionate about this, people.
Well, because there's that. I don't know if I shared it with you, but I came across this TikTok, and it was all nerds have 4 obsessions, and then it showed the guy who made the video. It showed his 4 obsessions.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't think of what my 4th one is. I need to decide. But my 3 is Harry Potter, Avatar, Final Fantasy X. I just need to. Sorry.
Trains.
No. It's 4 fantasy obsessions.
I know. I'm just winding you up.
Trains are up there. Yeah. But yeah. So it's like Avatar is my 2nd obsession after Harry Potter.
Hey.
You cannot.
Oh no, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, so I understand for budgeting reasons why they got rid of certain locations. I also understand why they focus mainly in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
Because budget.
Yeah.
But it was just shockingly bad, and the dialogue as well. The dialogue was terrible.
It was.
The other thing, what was the other rumour? This video, said that Ira was on Ozai's side all along.
Yeah.
And there was another rumour. I can't remember what that other rumour was, but I'll have to go back and find that video again. Probably won't, because I remember that video being an hour and a half long.
Good God.
It was a long video. But yeah, it's just been absolutely disastrous. I feel like, even though they're like, oh yeah, we've all watched the TV series, we all love the TV series, it's like, do you?
Yeah. No.
Are you sure? I also feel like, whilst everyone felt confident having Brian and Mike on board in season 1,
Yeah.
if you actually go back and look at it,
Yeah.
Brian and Mike didn't actually write some of the big scenes and moments. That was Aaron Ehas, the guy who then wrote Dragon Prince for Netflix.
Right.
Why Netflix didn't get Aaron Ehas on board when he's the one who wrote all like the big major plot points? It's like, it's Brian and Mike's baby,
Yeah.
but Aaron's the one who perfected it out. It's like with Doctor Who when Russell T Davies was initially running it.
Yeah.
Stephen Moffat came up with all the good storylines.
Yeah.
But Russell T Davies was the one who was going, right, okay,
Right,
great, but we'll
let's
do
do
it like
this.
this. You then put the Doctor Who in Stephen Moffat's hands, he flops it. You then give the Doctor Who role back to just Russell T Davies with no Stephen Moffat under him, he flops it.
Yeah.
You need that collaboration between the two people to make it perfect, and I think that's why the original series worked so well. You had Brian and Mike create it, and then Aaron Ehas had the fucking, he saw the storyline in the concept. So they needed all three.
Yeah.
And the fact that Aaron Ehas has worked for Netflix because he did The Dragon Prince, but then they didn't invite him back to do this, is just mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were probably, because they've obviously filmed, and quite rightly, they've filmed season 2 and 3 back to back.
Because the kids are getting older.
I liked the acknowledgement on that.
Oh yeah.
I like that, how like Boomy was like, oh, I see that your time is catching up with you, kind of thing.
Well, they've also, because they also...
I hated that whole scene.
Oh, that scene was horrible.
That was awful. What they've done to Boomy, my God.
Yeah. Because if you remember back to the first season, though apparently you forgot it because you forgot Jet was in it.
Yeah.
They didn't put a timeline on when the comet was arriving.
No, they didn't.
And they did that purposely because they didn't know how quickly the kids were going to age up and everything.
Yeah.
Because of course in the TV series it basically happens in the span of 1 year.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that in a live action TV series. So they just went, the comet's coming back. We don't know when, it's just coming back, kind of thing. TBC. But yeah, thoroughly disappointing.
Yeah.
Very infuriating.
Yeah.
I would like to ask someone who's never watched like the original TV series, if they watched it, what their opinions are.
Yeah. I'd like to see if they think it's a good show or not.
Because it's just terrible. They've also nerfed Katara.
Yeah.
Because Katara never had a master in season 1.
No.
Admittedly, in the original TV series, she gets too strong too quickly. Admittedly.
Yeah. She does become powerful.
Literally, she gets a master, and then within 24 hours, she's like one of the best waterbenders ever.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But they've completely nerfed her in this version because they're like, well, she hasn't had a master, and I get the concept, but it's like Katara is supposed to be like this badass bitch by this point.
Oh yeah.
And she really isn't.
No, she's not.
But I think I could rant and rave for 5 hours about the
I think you could.
the live action adaptation. So shall we talk film before we run out of time?
Yeah, let's do that. So we've just been to see Supergirl, the new movie in the DCU. That's what they're called, DCU.
So not DCEU anymore.
No, DCEU is
Jack Snyder's.
Right. Snyder's one. So DCU. This. Am I starting? You start.
You start because I've just been talking for a while.
Okay. So. Obviously, this has been out for a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen lots of mixed reviews. Some people say that it's like an appalling movie. Some people say it's a fantastic movie, and I kind of understand why. Like James Gunn would want this movie made. For me, it was an okay film. It was.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. All right. Fucking hell, your hand's hot. Don't touch
No, but
me.
this is more. You're not raving about a DC film.
I don't always rave about a DC film. That's not true.
I'm trying to remember the last time you poo-pooed a DC film. Been a while.
Yeah, well, it has been a while. But I'm not poo-pooing this.
I'm always shocked when you...
I'm not poo-pooing this. I'm just saying I enjoyed it. I don't think it's as good as Superman. But, that being said, James Gunn said each kind of thing that he's doing with this is like a comic book. If it's a different writer and a director, they're allowed to have their own kind of style and how they want to put things into it.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that is it. This is not a James Gunn movie. This is a Greg Gillespie movie.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that shows. He obviously, the director did Cruella and I, Tonya and things like that. Like, they are very different movies to what a James Gunn movie would be. There's obviously little hints and influences. But overall, I enjoyed it. I just don't think it's as good as the Superman movie.
Yeah.
I like Millie Alcott. Is that her name? Millie Alcott? As Supergirl, I think she's very, very good. I enjoyed the world building of like Krypton and things like that because we didn't see really a lot of it in Superman. Kind of just saw little glimpses. There was a lot of flashbacks in this. I feel like this one they've really tried to do a bit more of an origin story for Supergirl because they've obviously gone down a different route of the usual. She gets trapped in the Phantom Zone, and then that's why she comes back later.
Okay.
So this is taken from a different comic book. So they've kind of done more of a different origin story.
Yes, from a video I saw on YouTube, they've taken this from like a more recent adaptation of Supergirl.
Yes.
Because of course, originally Supergirl is supposed to be
older than
but she's supposed to have sort of a similar personality to Superman.
Yeah.
It's just that she has she's much more raw with her emotions.
Yes.
Whereas Superman is very calm and collected. She's supposed to be a bit more sort of unwieldy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unwieldy.
Yeah.
She's supposed to let go a lot easier kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this whole sort of like trashy teenager I don't care apparently is from one of the more recent adaptations of the comic books.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it's called, but it's like Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow or something like that. But they did take a lot of influence from that, which is good. I've not read it, but I know that it's an incredibly popular one, and that's why they've kind of gone with that line. I know that some people have moaned about the chain. Like most comic book movies, they kind of change the villain a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've done that to kind of make him, instead of this big kind of horrible monster thing, kind of make it feel more that some like casual goers will kind of understand as a villain.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't dislike this movie. I thought there was some really good bits. I loved the use of practical. You know me, I love practical. Obviously, the CGI things, there is CGI in this.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of bits where it does look like they're on the volume. You know,
100%.
Like, I don't ever dispute that. But I love the use of practical costumes, practical aliens. You know, there is big movie set pieces as well. They have built sound stages, and obviously there is bits where it does look like the volume. But overall, I thought it was enjoyable. I wasn't bored. I just don't think it's as good as Superman. That's my thoughts. Ben.
Yeah, similar to your thoughts. I didn't hate it as a film. I don't think I will ever feel the need to watch it again, kind of thing. I think the problem is when Gunn was doing the MCU, or when the MCU was being a thing, you knew it was all leading up to something. Even
exactly.
Even from like the first Iron Man, you could feel something bubbling under. But with these films, I can't see or feel whatever is bubbling under the surface kind of thing. And it's like, well, where are you going with these? What is the point of these films? And you know, at the end of the day, that is why the MCU did so well. Is because you knew those films were building up to something great and grand and everything. case in point, look at Phase 4, everything after Endgame, where they didn't have a plan.
And they're kind of just like...
They were just putting the films out willy-nilly, and it's like, well, what is this for? What is, cough, cough, Eternals and cough, cough, Captain Marvel. Kind of thing.
It was just making it for the sake
They were just making it for the sake of making it, kind of thing. And I feel like this film's a bit sort of similar, because I don't see the through line yet. Maybe there is going to be a through line eventually, but I don't see it. And even, once again, the first ever Iron Man film, okay, you may not have been able to see the through line in the actual film, but there was the end credit scene to sort of suggest what the through line will be. Whereas this doesn't even have that. I'm not saying that's a problem. I've kind of gotten over end credit scenes. They're becoming a hassle and a bother. But
especially when you need a pee.
But my main criticism of this film, I think you're going to slap me when I say this.
Oh, okay.
It's Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
I don't see why his character was in there in the first place. Other than just, to give someone else some screen time over Millie Alcock and Supergirl.
I think
take his character out and what...
I don't disagree, to be honest. Jason Momoa as Lobo, I think is good. I think him being Lobo is better than him being Aquaman.
Maybe.
100%.
I also felt a bit like he was just turning up on the set, saying the words "going home" kind of thing a couple of times.
I do agree with that sentiment. I do think that's because Lobo is in the comic, and I feel like they were put in a thing of, if we cut out Lobo, people will be upset.
Maybe.
So I think that's why they put him in. I agree with the fact that I don't necessarily think he needs to be in this movie, but all he's kind of there is just for a little bit of we got Lobo now. It's Jason Momoa. We've done it. Stop asking for it. Kind of thing. I do agree.
But I didn't even find his, because of course you could also tell that Lobo was supposed to be the comic relief character, and it wasn't funny.
No.
So that fell flat for me. So like I said, I will probably never watch this film again.
No, I'd rather watch Superman again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like that either.
Fair. Final thoughts.
I have central heating, and it's been fucking hot.
Yeah. I was so fucking hot that I had to go out and buy a new t-shirt while I was at work.
Netflix, what are you doing to our baby, Avatar? How dare you?
I'm going to watch the final season just so I can poo-poo it.
Yes,
but
same.
I'm not going to watch it in the first week, I don't think, because I don't want them to have the views of the first week. And Supergirl. It's an okay film. Probably not a strong input for James Gunn going forward.
No.
Maybe
not a good look for him.
No. But maybe we'll see where it goes, because Lantern comes out next... Yeah, we're 1st of July now, aren't we? So it comes out next month, August. For my birthday, I think. That's my birthday treat.
Woo!
But with that all being said, give us your thoughts down below. Email us at sliceoffrygoldpod@gmail.com. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're listening to us on Spotify, give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much. See you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.